Hey, what's going on there, guys? Nick here from Absolute MTG, and I'm here with a quick pack opening video for you guys. So I don't do this quite as often as I would actually like to, but with FNM, I like opening up my packs on camera, and I know you guys like watching pack openings in general, so I figured I would do that for you guys here today. So I did FNM, and I managed to 3-0 and split with Abzan aggro, and that is Hangerback aggro, which right now, currently, as far as the meta is concerned, the two decks that I actually really enjoy playing are like Abzan decks and Mardu decks, basically. Much more leaning towards like Hangerback aggro, and as far as Mardu is concerned, like Mardu dragons. So those are my go-to choices, and I went 3-0 and split for first with my friend Nathaniel for standard. So the first rare that we have out of here is Infinite Obliteration. And we have one of the mark cards for the Planeswalkers. Yeah, so I figured this gives a okay opportunity to just kind of sit down and talk about standard in general and talk about decks while opening up some packs. But I think Hangerback's really cool right now. I think it's a really sweet deck, and it's definitely really well positioned against a lot of decks in the format. Other than Mardu, it seems like the one really tough deck that you have to play against is Mardu. Crackling Doom is just actually so good. Kytheon's Irregulars is our second rare. It's just such a weird matchup to have to play against, especially if they're playing aggressive things like Goblin Rabblemaster, so you have to allocate removal for their actual threats. Stormbreath Dragon is a problem. You only have so many ways that you can actually get rid of it. Abzan Charm doesn't really get rid of it at all, so you're stuck with Ultimate Price and Hero's Downfall, and it depends on how many of either of those you're actually playing. And we have Nissa, Vastwood Seer. Always happy to see more of these. So that is absolutely awesome. Then we have another one on the mark cards. I pulled out the Swift Reckoning. I actually like that card a lot. We have Nissa. This card's actually insane in Standard, and I think this one's going to continue to see more and more play as we go on. But yeah, the Swift Reckoning is also another pretty awesome card. I actually like this card for like control. But yeah, if I had to say in Standard what things to be watching out for right now, I'd probably say like dragon variants, like red-black dragon variants, the Hangerback aggro, which is incredibly aggressive. The blue-red Thopter deck is also relatively annoying as well. Controls here and there. Control, you can just kind of outthink and outplay Control most times. The Spoiler of Souls is our fourth rare. We have 7 packs here that we're going to be going through. And otherwise, what else? Heroic's also pretty good. However, Heroic falls short to Crackling Doom decks, and I can easily say that like Jermoka's Command and Crackling Doom are my favorite cards in the format right now. Jermoka's Command is just so insanely good, especially against the Thopter deck, unless they have the counter spell in their hand. Zendikar Incarnate, Naturalist, Fire of Conclusion, and Dwynen's Guiltleaf Dane as another rare. So far, so good on these packs. Nissa and Infinite Obliteration are pretty cool. We have 2 more packs here. But I think I'm going to start doing this more often, where we just even get like a few minutes to talk about Standard, and at least just my current impressions on how things are going as far as Standard is concerned. Standard is super diverse right now. You can play a ton of different things. Like Red-Green Dragons is still good. Like Red-Green Devotion is still really good as well. Orbs of Warding, no foil. No foils so far, that's super weird. Whirler Rogue is really cool, it's uncommon too. And last pack here. Any last closing thoughts? I don't know, Standard's still fun. Anybody that complains about Standard, I don't really know. I don't really know what to say. The Standard format actually is super diverse right now. Even though you have these powerhouse pillars in the format, I think the format's still just incredibly healthy. There's so much that you can play. Even just the elf decks. There were elf decks that were just popping up that are actually still just really good. I don't know. I don't want to say that they're just necessarily really good. They just are really well positioned against certain things, I guess. And last thing, we have a Llanowar Wastes. That's not bad at all. Just trade fodder if nothing else. Forest, and a tip card here. So that is 7 packs of my prize packs of Magic Origins. So we did actually get some really insane pulls here, mainly just the Nissa. So well worth the $5 entry that we have for our standard turnouts and playing 4 rounds and just getting to play some Magic. So, yeah, Nissa was actually insanely sweet. Llanowar Wastes is cool as well, and Infinite Obliteration, while it's a little bit more on the fringe end right now, I think is a pretty cool card as well. Orbs of Warding is also pretty interesting too, giving us another Witchbane Orb in the format. But a weirder reprint of Witchbane Orb. Either way, still pretty cool packs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know any feedback, any stuff that you want me to talk about in future while I'm opening up these packs, because it's definitely, I think, a little bit more interesting than actually just sitting here and then just reading off the card names. It's a little bit more interesting when you get to talk about something like the formats that you were playing to actually get said packs. But yeah, that is the pack opening for you guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more content. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching and peace out.